welcome to lesson 2. For this lesson, I clipped my fingernails with a nice clipper, and they look like this now, and so you can make sure that yours are that length or shorter if you want to have the best results when you're trying to get these chords to sound right. Now, in this lesson, we're going to review tuning the ukulele. We're going to review our C chord and our F chord, and then we'll move on to learning how to change between chords and how to play songs that require changing chords, which is pretty exciting. So, first of all, tuning the ukulele. I'll just remind you that our notes are G, C, E, A, and I'm going to make sure that they're in tune. G, C, E, A. I got a green light for all my notes, so I think we're ready to go. First of all, I want to review the C chord. That's our third finger, which is 1, 2, 3. That's this finger. Third finger on our third fret. And when we count frets, you'll remember it's 1, 2, 3. And we're going to use our bottom string for our C chord. So let's play our C chord 8 times together just to remember it. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stop. And remember, you can use your thumb or the back of your fingernails to strum. Either one works fine. Let's do C one more time. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stop. Using the C chord, you will remember that we can sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat, so let's practice. 1, 2, ready, play. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. You can also sing A Hunting I Will Go. This is a song that some of the younger students at your school know, and it goes like this. A hunting I will go, a hunting I will go. I'll catch a little fox and put it in a box, and then I'll let it go. You can also strum more often like this. A hunting I will go, a hunting I will go. I'll catch a little fox and put it in a box, and then I'll let it go. A hunting I will go, a hunting I will go. I'll catch a little fox and put it in a box, and then I'll let it go. And then, you'll remember from our last lesson, our F chord also. Oh my gosh, here we are in a different place. I'm in a different outfit, but it's still me, and I need to tell you about the F chord. Here I am to tell you about the F chord. Hi, here I am in a different place because I need to tell you this is our first finger, this is our second finger. These are the 2 fingers we're going to use to play our F chord. So, we're going to take our first finger, put it on the second string up from the bottom, on the first fret, and then we're going to take our second finger and we're going to put it on the very top string, that's the first one that you strum, on the second fret, 1, 2 frets up. So it's going to look like this, and you're going to make sure that your fingers stay nice and tall so that they are not touching any of the other strings. It's quite tricky, actually. It's even tricky to show you in this video, but if you can look carefully, you'll see that I'm not actually touching any other strings at all. And I have to push down really hard on the strings I am touching. That's how I make it sound nice. If I'm not pushing down all the way, it sounds like this. Not all my strings play, or if I'm touching other strings, it sounds like this. That's if I'm not pushing down hard enough, or if I'm accidentally touching other strings. It'll just sound like this. going for something that sounds like this. So let's just review and practice playing our F chord. I'll give you just a second to get your fingers there. Don't play yet if you're watching this in class. I will count us all off at the same time. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stop. We're going to do it again. Ready, 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stop. And let's sing Soon We'll Be in England Town, the shanty song. 1, 2, ready, play. Soon we'll be in England Town, heave my lads, heave ho, to sing the sing the. I think it's see the. Oh, let's try that again. Ready, here we go. Soon we'll be in England Town, heave my lads, heave ho, to see the king with a golden crown, heave my lads, heave ho. Heave ho, on we go, heave my lads, heave ho. Little powder monkey Jim, adding up the powder from the magazine below, when he got struck by a ball that laid him so low. Heave ho, on we go, heave my lads, heave ho. Okay. There's one more song in F that I want to play for you, and you can play along. A lot of the younger students at your school know it, and it's called Frog in the Meadow. 1, 2, ready, here we go. Frog in the meadow, can't get it out. Take a little stick and stir it about. Frog in the meadow, can't get it out. Take a little stick and stir it about. Frog in the meadow, can't get it out. Take a little stick and stir it about. Frog in the meadow, can't get it out. Take a little stick and stir it about. I want to talk about strumming for just a minute. I told you can use your thumb, or you can use the back of a fingernail. Either one works great, or you can use a felt pick. But no matter what you use, for now we're always strumming from top to bottom. So we're going to start up here and strum down. I'm not strumming like this, not yet. That's usually after, so I'll go down. Practice with me. Go ahead and go down. When you see my hand, you're going to stop. Stop, stop, everybody stop. Okay, ooh, I think I might use that. So, later on we'll learn how to do this. If you want to try right now, you can. Down, up, 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 down, up. Keep going. And stop. Stop. Stop, everybody. Maybe that'll work. We'll see how it does in class. Okay, bye. On to our old footage by the piano. So, today and in some of our lessons, we're going to be using a book by Hal Leonard called Ukulele for Kids, and I have it right here. And I'm hoping that Hal Leonard doesn't mind me giving them a plug, because I know a lot of you have gone to get this book, and we'll be using it a little bit in class. We'll use our class set, and we'll also use the ones that you get. And we'll also be doing things that are not in this book, but it's a good place to start. So, in the beginning of the book, there's a lot of information about what kinds of ukuleles are available, about the parts of your ukulele that you can look at in your own time when you have a chance, and we may come and refer to it sometimes. There's also information about how to hold the ukulele and what kind of hand position to use. All really good review. And then there's a page about the C chord, which we already covered last time, and a page about the F chord, and we reviewed them today. And the page I really want to look at today is actually page number 10, and it's called Changing Chords. And there's some close-ups that I'm going to show you up in this magic part of my screen, because I've actually written some things in at the end of these lines they're called repeat signs. And that's because I want to use these exercises over and over again until you get used to changing chords, because once you can change chords really well, that's how we can play many, many songs. So, I want you to first look at exercise 1 that I put up here. And this is an exercise that will help us change between C and F. I'm going to get it out in my book also. So we're going to play F for 4 beats, and then rest for 4 beats, and then we'll play C for 4 beats. And this is how it'll look. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. 2, 3, change to C, C, 2, 3, 4. And then when we repeat, we're also going to rest for 4 beats in between. So I'll just go back and forth from F to C with 4 beats in between every time. Let's go back to F, put your fingers on F. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. 2, while you change to C, C, 2, 3, 4, and stop, change back to F and play. F, 2, 3, 4, and stop, change back to C and play. C, 2, 3, 4, stop, change back to F right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop, change back to C and play. C, 2, 3, 4, and rest. 2, 3, back to F. F, 2, 3, 4, and rest. 2, change back to C. C, 2, 3, 4, and stop, change back to F again. F, 2, 3, 4, stop and change to C. Let's go. C, 2, 3, 4, and stop, change back to F again. F, 2, 3, 4, and last time, change to C right now. C, 2, 3, 4, and stop. I know my head was cut off. That might have been a little weird, but I think you could see my hands better. So, now that we practiced that a lot, we'll move on. But first, I want to remind you that because this is a video, if you need more practice at that speed, you can rewind it as much as you want and practice that part again until you get comfortable. So you don't have to feel like I'm moving on too fast for you. It's a little bit tedious, this part of learning how to switch between chords, but once you do, it gets really fun. So it's worth it, in other words. The second one we're going to do has 2 beats of silence between the chords. So I'm going to use it the same way. We're going to switch back and forth between F and C, except instead of 4 beats in between, I'm only going to use 2 beats in between. This is getting our fingers used to switching faster. So, just like the other one, I'm starting with F. 1, 2, ready, play. F, 2, 3, 4, and switch to C. C, 2, 3, 4, switch back to F. F, 2, 3, 4, switch back to C. C, 2, 3, 4, switch back to F. F, 2, 3, 4, switch back to C. C, 2, 3, 4, switch back to F. F, 2, 3, 4, switch back to C. C, 2, 3, 4, switch back to F. F, 2, 3, 4, switch back to C. C, 2, 3, 4, and switch again. F, 2, 3, 4, keep going to C. C, 2, 3, 4, keep going. F, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. C, 2, 3, 4, and stop. So I know that was a lot of times, but you may need more than that. You can always feel free to rewind or fast forward if it's too many times around practicing and you've got it. You can fast forward, or if it's not enough and you need more practice, just rewind only that section. You don't have to go back to the beginning at all.